The accordion is at the core of Cajun music. Its loud, boisterous sound is hard to miss for any who listen to a Cajun band. Cajun music is unmistakably connected to French culture and history, especially in Louisiana. The accordion, however, is a German invention, and C. Frederick L. Bushman is credited with creating it in 1822. Chad Huval, an accordion player who teaches music at the University of Louisiana at Lafayette, says that the Germans brought the accordion to Louisiana in the 1850s, and it became popular in the 1920s.
It was invented in the early 1800s, came to Louisiana around 1850-ish, and by 1920 it was really popular. The first recordings of Cajun and Creole music, it was the accordion and accompanied by guitar by Mr. Joe Falcon. That was in 1928. And so that was the first record. The second record was fiddle and accordion, actually.
Some famous accordionists include Joe Falcon, John Delafosse, Marc Savoy, and Wayne Toups. The accordion became popular because of its loud nature, but its popularity would fluctuate throughout time, Huval says.
The accordion became real popular because it was really loud and a robust instrument. You know, I said 4 reeds make up a note, so if one of those reeds goes out, you still got plenty of noise. It's just a really robust instrument. You can stand on it and stuff, and it still survive. You can't really stand on a fiddle and have it survive. And it's really loud. And because it is a full band in one, you know, it got popular. Now, its popularity changed. So in the early 1900s, it was 1928 and stuff. It was popular, and some of the first recordings were accordion. Then the late 30s, early 40s, it kind of dropped out of popularity. And the fiddle became real popular in string bands. Then boom, in 1950, so it got popular again, and it's still very popular.
Jeannie Solis, an accordion player who is an executive director for Louisiana Folk Roots, says that the accordion is vital to Cajun music because it is a core instrument to that genre of music.
I think it's, it's a core instrument in the music here. It's been around for over 100 years. I think maybe from the German heritage bringing it over, and in South Louisiana there were pockets of German immigrants that brought that, or Italian, and it was absorbed into the communities. I don't know all.
Louisiana Folk Roots is an organization based out of Lafayette, and its mission is to share Louisiana's Cajun and Creole culture through performances and related educational activities. They host camps for kids and adults to learn how to play Cajun music. The camp is located in Eunice, and it lasts for a week. The camp is very traditional in that those who attend can sleep out in tents, RVs, or cabins. There is also a cookout at the end. The point of the camp is to learn the traditional instruments, songs, and the folklore behind it. Solis says that preserving Cajun music is important because it gives us insight into our heritage.
You know, I think it's important to know where we've come from, where we are, and know where we're going. So anytime we can celebrate heritage, I think is important to know where did we come from, and how does that influence or affect who I am now, and what our community is going to become. We're a melting pot. We're a blend of lots of different heritage and ethnicities, and I think it's good to keep it going in both the Creole and the Cajun communities.
Cajun music throughout its history has been male dominant. This includes the accordion. Solis says that the gender roles of the past are a factor in why so few women play Cajun music.
I think it's all those things. I think it's society's social norms that have said little girls do this, little boys do that. And I was in band. I mean, a lot of, if you look at band programs in school, now maybe there's more girls playing drums or horns or whatever than flutes, what was maybe a lightweight, delicate, sweet-sounding instrument. Mm-hmm. Maybe, times have changed over some decades. But as far as traditional music and accordion, there are very few females playing it right now. And we run a summer camp, and I was saying to these 2 instructors who are with me today that think about the accordion students we had this summer in 2 different camps in 2 different communities. We had, I think, 8 or 9 accordion students 2 were female. So basically a 20 to 25% and 75% male. Why is that? I don't know the answer yet, but I think it's worth exploring.
The accordion is one of the few instruments that does not have sheet music. Sheet music is important to a musician because not only does it show the notes that have to be played, but it tells a musician the tempo, the time signature, the volume at which to play, and sometimes the style in which to play. In a Cajun band, all those things are done by ear, especially for the accordion. Huval says that whichever instrument starts the song is the instrument that helps the others in the ensemble get in time with the music.
That falls on. But we don't read music. We learn everything by ear. If the accordion starts it off, those first few pickup notes before the song starts, that clues you in onto the rhythm and stuff. Or if the fiddle starts it off, those first couple of notes, that's when you know the start of the time, or even if it's a waltz or a two-step. It's really all done by ear.
Huval says he's doing his part in teaching kids all about Cajun music with the help of his brother Brazos Huval, who runs Brazos Huval School of Music.
We actually have music schools. My brother and I, we have Brazos. It's my brother. He has a Brazos Huval School of Music. We teach all that, all the instruments, all the lyrics and singing. And both Braz and I also teach in the at University of Louisiana Lafayette in the School of Music. They have a traditional music program, and we teach there. We also teach in the Louisiana Folk Roots organization. They have camps for kids and stuff like that. And so we get out, we go to schools, we play music, get some kids get interested, and we get them at the music camp so they can get their hands on the instruments and try.
Reporting for KNSU, I'm Matthew Oob.